All right, we're gonna do a driving video with the pace car. Sorry I haven't had a chance to do this. I'm really busy this week. I don't work on these cars full time, so this is something I do as a hobby. So I'm just gonna take a little drive. This is a business complex here in Cary, North Carolina, South Cary area, and we'll show you driving the car. I have been driving it a little bit, so it's already warmed up. I don't have a cold start video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get one. But anyway, all right, let's go. Now the car does have all drum brakes on all four corners, so you do gotta pay attention a little bit more on these older cars. They don't stop like a new Porsche or BMW, but they're pretty wild. They're pretty good. They're adjusted good. Shouldn't have any trouble stopping. I bled them and everything. Preparation of the auction, just to make sure everything was clean. So already runs nice and smooth, surprisingly. Even on the reproduction 695 14 blind ply tires, it does drive pretty nice. If I was going to keep it and drive it, take it around and stuff like that, I probably would put new tires on it, new radials, and I definitely would change out the shocks too, because the rears are original Autolite, or Autolite or Famoco, I can't remember which exactly they are, but they're originals, and if you go over a bump hard, it'll make a little clanging noise in the back there. If you drive it nice, you won't hear anything. The front shocks are the forward service replacement Autolites, and they're okay, but they're all these old shocks are oil dampened, so they're not gas like the newer shocks. But I would get a set of original looking shocks and painted black, and put on the car if I was going to drive it for any amount of time. And new radials, it would definitely make a big difference on the car and how it runs and drives. Well, it drives mostly. The car runs really nice and smooth. It tracks straight. Steering's good. Everything's nice and tight. Most of the Ford suspension, I believe, not all of it, is original Ford or NOS or original parts that were restored. I think the upper control arms, I believe the ball joints may be like the Ford service replacement upper control arms that have been detailed correctly for an early car. But I believe all the suspension should be NOS Ford or original Ford. So these cars get a bad rap for real sloppy steering, especially on a power steering car. And but on a car that's had everything rebuilt and restored with good quality parts, it makes a big difference. And this one's actually really nice and tight feeling. Too much traffic around here, but people are out and about. Definitely be careful here. This car does not have a driver's side door mirror, which is a little annoying. That's how they came. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about what I would do on that if I was to drive it. I don't know if there's some kind of magnetic mirror or something could be attached to the vent frame or something like that, but it sure would help a lot when you're driving the car. Got a little bit of wind noise. Nothing too bad. shifting on the transmission is there's a little bit of hesitation. I don't know if you can hear that in the video. It might need to have the modulator adjusted. I can't remember if this one has an adjustable modulator, but I'll look into that. The transmission was completely rebuilt when the car was restored, and it was done at a professional shop. So if it needs anything, it's just a very minor adjustments. So, but I'll look into that and try to make sure I get that resolved. It doesn't do the same thing every single time, so it's kind of but you do hear a little bit of a hesitation when it seems mostly when it's shifting into third gear. The first second shift is real quick, and then the second, third shift has just a little bit of hesitation. Might need to adjust the bands. That's a real easy process. It's done in the car. That's another thing I can check out too. On this one wants to run about in the middle. I've seen most of these old Mustangs, they seem to like run around the quarter mark or so on the gauge, but I don't know if it's the sending unit or what. I haven't put an infrared on it to see what the actual temperature is, but it's not overheating, I know that. And the fuel gauge is working. Filled the car up yesterday, a couple days ago, and it's reading on full right now. Turn signal works, cancel's fine. All right, let's see if we can pull over somewhere. I want to walk around and show a few things on the car, some of the functionality type stuff. I'm not going to take it out on the highway because it's just not, there's too many cars out right now, and everybody's a little crazy around here. I don't want to put it on the highway. I don't want to risk anything happening to it. I have had it out on the highway since I've prepared it for the auction, and it runs and drives perfectly. It tracks out nice and straight. So it has no issue on the highways, but I just don't want to do it during the middle of the day. Somewhere to pull in. Think anybody get upset if I pull in here for a few minutes? I guess they can yell at me if they don't want me parking here. All right. And the car does turns off really quick, just like a rebuilt motor, and cranks right up, no issues. So that's good. All right, let me get the camera here and show you a few things. All the lights are working up under the dash. I didn't show any of that on the walk around, so we'll show some of the functionality type stuff on the car. The glove box light comes on like it's supposed to, and the door, if you notice, that door functions really nice. You can click it with your finger. Everything's really nice here. The big trailer just went by. One thing is a 64.5 has the fan in the off, the heater fan in the off position. And it's working. You can hear it, and all this works like it's supposed to. All right, I'm not going to turn the wipers on because I don't want to make any marks on the windshield, but they do work, and they're single speed wipers. I did check the park brake and it does work. I actually didn't have to make any adjustments to it. It was working. The doors open and close really nice. Let's see, we can let's take a look at the I'll show you the turn signals and stuff. So there's the light working there, and then left turn signal working. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Right turn signal. Let's see. Turn the lights on. Lights are on. I'm sure most people, I'm not sure if you're aware of the parking lights don't come on when the lights are on. So tail lights are on. You can barely see them, and the tag light is on. If you push the switch into the park light position, the front park lights will illuminate. They're both on. Okay. All right. I think that's all I want to show you. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm gonna take it back to the house.